Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and remember guys, this is for adults. Guys, don't forget to check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest to find all the photos that you want of these videos. What's up you guys, it's ZacJacDan back with another Every Marvel Legends video. This time we're talking about Every Galactus Marvel Legends. So first time we saw Galactus was in the Toy Biz days as a Build-a-Figure, and it took all these figures in order to build this massive Build-a-Figure at the time. There was a variant for the Bullseye, and there was a variant for the Hulk, so you didn't have to get both, but you had to get the other ones. You had to get your War Machine, Nightcrawler, Professor X, Doctor Strange, which needs an update, and your Deathlock. So next time we saw it wasn't necessarily in a Marvel Legends, but it was in Marvel Universe. But the crazy thing about this Marvel Universe, which was a 3 3/4 inch scale figure, is that it was actually larger than our Marvel Legends Build-a-Figure. That's pretty awesome. It did come with the 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe Silver Surfer as well, and it did have some buttons on it, so it actually had some sound. There was a SDCC in 2010 exclusive that came on a nice blister card as well, so this was a massive card, and then it had the large box that card was in as well. And then there was a third version that was more of a purple and blue version of Galactus. Again, he came with Silver Surfer. So what is our last one? Our last one is a Haslab. So check out this nice little video that Hasbro gave to us for their Haslab reveal, or Haslab tease I should say. Got a little 4 there, Fantastic Four of course, showing the galaxy, showing our old Walgreens, sorry these are the Super Skrull Fantastic Four, and saying they are coming soon. So what did that mean? At the time we didn't know, but what do we know now? We got a picture of a giant foot and a 6-inch Reed Richards standing on it. He barely comes up to the bottom of his boot. This thing is massive. So we do know it is Galactus the Devourer. That is our second Haslab. The Sentinel was our first for the X-Men. And so Ryan and Dwight shared this Galactus figure with us all during one of our fan first events. And there he is. So just check out the mass of this figure and how big it is compared to a 6-inch figure. This thing is huge, and it towers over the Sentinel 2, which we'll show you later. So there it is from all different angles. 32 inches total up to the antlers. 300 plus pieces, 70 plus points per articulation. The hands themselves, the fingers all articulate. He has LED lights in his head and his chest. Takes 4 AAA batteries, which aren't included. There he is with the swappable faceplates as well, but you see the light up effect there in his chest and his head. That way you have alternate expressions for this face. $399 to back this guy from July 16th to August 30th. So right now, as of today, we still got 5 days left. And it's backed on Hasbro Pulse itself. So that was what they gave us so far the first day. Again, there's the height compared to a 6-inch figure. 32 inches tall, over 300 pieces, and 70 points per articulation. 20 points per articulation in each hand alone. There's the different swappable faceplates. You got your regular, your teeth, and your zombie. There's a closer look at that zombie. I would have loved for that zombie to not just be a faceplate, but to actually be a full head that they had given us instead. But it is what it is. Again, the LED lights in the head and chest. And here is Dwight showing off the size comparison between the Haslab and the Marvel Universe Sentinel, and the antler on the Marvel Universe, which is massive, just comes up to the bottom of the chest on this guy. There's taking off the faceplate, showing what it's going to look like when you swap off those 3 faceplates. There he is compared to the Haslab Sentinel. And the Haslab Sentinel is huge by itself, so I mean, he only comes up to the shoulders. This is crazy. So it needed 14,000 backers to fund this guy. And you get insider points if you do fund it. So we've got all kinds of nice images here of Galactus now after this event. There's the 2 different faceplates. Again, 14,000 backers. Here's your nice diorama shot of him. There's 2 of the other faceplates there shown off. Very similar to the MODOK, the way they swapped off the faces. So again, I'm going to go through a bunch of images here of this Haslab Galactus. From the front here, you get the 2 different face sculpts, or faceplates, and the light up effect. There is the zombie one, and you see him from the back as well with some light up in his back. There's the fingers again, the height. Look at the mass of this 6-inch figure. That's ridiculous. Alright, so here he is holding a Silver Surfer 6-inch figure. So that's pretty cool. Here he is putting his hand on the top of the old Marvel Universe Galactus, showing how tiny he is. And then we got a little silhouette here of the Silver Surfer and what looks like Nova there. So those are going to be some unlocks, it looks like. Here's a nice shot of that same Reed Richards standing on the original Toy Biz Build-a-Figure compared to our massive Haslab Galactus. So here's that silhouette. You can see there's a Silver Surfer up top and another female down here at the bottom. The female silhouette is the Frankie Raye Nova. And so she is our Tier 1 unlock. It took 16,000 backers to get her. She is a 6-inch scale figure. You see the flame hair effect. You see she does come with a stand. That stand will sit right in Galactus' hand perfectly, so that's awesome. And that stand will actually also work with other flame figures like Human Torch and whoever else. And there's your scale again with the Haslab Sentinel versus Galactus. And here's a nice little video, I'm going to let it run through, of them actually building the Galactus. Get that big old white block right there, right in the center of the torso. I guess that's where the mechanizations work for the light up effect. You got the same block if you look here in the head as soon as they put it on there to light up the head, I guess, as well. And guys, the Sentinel and there's that block up there. The Sentinel and the Unicron were actually the same height, so this is actually going to be the biggest Haslab yet. And so here we were showing that we did back the project. We did hit 14K at this time with 5 days left. So Galactus himself was fully funded. Then we had some tiers to go through. Of course, we already talked about the Nova at 16K. Here we are with 5 days, 6 hours left. We jumped to 15,000 backers. So right there at Nova. There's a Silver Surfer release showing him, and he will be Tier 2. And it took 17,000 backers, only 1,000 more, to get that Tier 2 Silver Surfer unlock. And that was funded as well. So 2 stretch goals unlocked there with the Silver Surfer and the Frankie Raye Nova. Showing that 16,000 backers right there, 4 days left. And here's that Silver Surfer, got that nice stand. Not really got this chrome look to him like our Walgreens one did, so it's kind of more of a pale silver, I guess. But he also does come with the effects, very similar to the one that Walgreens had. Of course, this one's a different color. But you can see again, Galactus can hold that stand in his hand. And again, he was unlocked at 17,000 backers. Here's what all it comes with: different hands. And if you notice that that purple stand actually has some articulation to it too, so that's awesome. And he has a peg hole. Wish he had two though. But I guess one's good enough. So some more shots of him in action. He is not pinless though. Here's just some nice shots of Galactus being painted up. So pretty cool how they do that process. And again, right there with their silver surface showing you a scale. You can see the two different face sculpts over there to the right as well for the Galactus. You can swap out their little face plates. And here's our third unlock. Tier 3, we have Morg. So 20,000 backers to unlock Morg. So our third Herald of Galactus comes with his axe. Front and back of the figure, got that nice long white hair. I love his gauntlets on his arms there as well. Got some nice texture to his body. Got the spikes on his shoulders. This one's really cool. This got me hoping, man, we're going to get so many more tiers, right, of heralds as we keep on going, right? So what is tier 4 going to be, guys? Who's next? Is it going to be the Herald of Thor, Invisible Man, Human Torch, Johnny Storm? Those are kind of, you know, vague ones. You got Terrax, you know, we've already gotten him as a Build-a-Figure, but he needs a re-release. You got the Destroyer Armor, Airwalker, Fire Lord, I'd love to see that. The Fallen one, Stardust would be amazing. Red Shift, or how about, what if we get an unmasked Galactus? That would be amazing with a helmet and all he could hold on the side. How about that? Is that what we're going to get? No. 22,000 backers got us Doom. What does that mean? It means we literally are getting a Dr. Doom head. He was in one comic where he turned himself into a Galactus, and we're getting a Dr. Doom head. So I don't know what you guys think about that. I'm a little disappointed in that. That's not what I would want for another tier. So I actually thought that with that would have put a stop to the backers that we were getting. But it didn't. There were still 13 hours left, and people were backing the mess out of this thing. So there's your 4 tiers. That's all we got was 4 tiers. No more Heralds of Galactus. Every tier was unlocked. We did pass the 22,000 mark. Big time. Passed it by another 10,000 backers. So with 1 minute left, we went from 30,000 backers to 32,000 backers. 32,000 backers, guys. This is ridiculous how many backers this took. So with all that money that Hasbro has coming in now for the amount that we had to pay for this, I think that they could probably afford to go ahead and say, guys, you guys did amazing. We're going to give you one more tier that you guys unlocked. Hopefully more heralds. Hopefully maybe a Galactus head that's unmasked. Something that actually matters instead of that Doom head. But there, let's look at these other Haslabs, okay? So the Star Wars Sail Barge had 5,000 plus backers. That's it. The Hero Quest, it went 3 times over what they were asking. They got 3 million out of it, almost 4 times instead of 1 million out for the target. The Haslab Sentinel got 21,000. We surpassed the Haslab Sentinel. I don't know how that's possible since that was an army builder. Haslab Unicron got only 10,000 plus backers. And the Razor Crest had 28,000 backers. There was no way we were going to beat that, and we did by another 4,000. That's crazy. So here are all of the other Galactuses loose, besides the Haslab one. Here's all the packages for all those original ones that we don't show what the package is yet for the Haslab, of course. And here's kind of my most wanted on my wish list. I would love, like I said, to see the zombie head itself come. Instead of just having the faceplate, I'd like to see the ability to have the head sitting off by itself. I'd love to see the gold version of Galactus as well. Of course, it's not going to be funded as like a Haslab or anything, but you know, I don't know how they could do it if they would go smaller in scale now that they've done this Haslab. It's doubtful. And then there's the Secret Empire Galactus, which they show here on this variant cover here for a comic book. So that's pretty cool. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any kind of comments, hit that notification bell so you're aware of any new videos that I have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys later.